welcome back to my corner of the internet, and this is Vault Hunters 1.18, update number 9. So this is a really big update. I was actually hoping to do a little bit more before this update hit, but I decided why not, instead of just having do a few more episodes on update 8, just kind of do update 9. And yeah, there's a lot in the patch notes, like a lot. So basically, as you can see already in our upper corner, we have basically refunded all our skill points. So it's, and there's good reason to. There's been a lot of changes, and basically let's kind of take a look at everything. So as you can see, I kind of have where I am. Oh, and this is the new thing. This is the quest book. And basically this is the whole kind of similar to, I believe, like if you play any other modded series or any other mod series, any other mod pack, they sometimes have like a quest book that you go through, or like just in general quests that you can do, right? So basically this will give us an idea of what we're going for, and I think through these we can actually also get extra skill points, I believe. So we get a reward, our cook seek, and apparently, okay, maybe that doesn't give us the skill point, never mind. So I don't know where the completed stuff goes. Yeah, the completed stuff goes at the end, so in case you do need to go back, should be fine. And I'll probably be completing these as we go, just because, yeah. Yeah, but okay, I thought that gave us skill points, but apparently it doesn't. So that's fun. I'll probably have to check out the quest book a little bit longer, but yeah. But as you can also see at the bottom, as that now our gear actually has percentages, which is actually very helpful because I forgot I don't have dash anymore. I have to re-grab those, but now that would be really helpful considering that though I don't think it goes for your tools unless, yeah, your tools are still, unfortunately, still kind of, you need to use them and focus on the progress bar. Whereas your gear, yes, now you can see like how much durability they have. It seems like though it's not proccing for shields, but I might have to check that. So we can go see that, but I'll probably go see that afterwards. So yeah, that one's, I don't think was mentioned in the patch notes. If it was, I missed them because there was a lot of patch notes. I think the next, oh, the main thing, we were going to look at skills and I got distracted. But yeah, I think I had vein miner, dash, heal, and I also had hunter. So I had hunter and I think observer for a while, but it seems like hunter is questionable, right? Stonefall, I was thinking of getting it, but it turns out Stonefall, instead of being 100% damage mitigated, it is a percentage. So I think what we want to do is still go into dash. There you can see that this is dash warp. There's some other stuff too. The totems is very like RPG-ish, like where you set something down, it's gonna just kind of do stuff. The default is like heal because no duh. I think, yeah, but I think what we're going to do is we're gonna respec into those and I'll figure stuff out. Also, our points here did get affected as well. So yeah, there's a lot. I think, let's see. Extra healing efficiency. Wow, that's new. Okay, depleted, prudent, vault potion. Yes, that was another thing I was going to touch on, vault potions. Which I don't really know what's happening. Extra soul chance while, okay. Thought I heard something. Maybe not. I also, yeah, my subtitles are on. Okay, whatever. I thought they weren't for some reason. Let's see. Days. There's stun mod, stone, witchery, sorcery. while at full health. This might be useful because of the fact that we before used up a lot of mana. So that might, again, this might change a bit. So next is our expertise points, and these come, I believe, every 5 levels. These cannot be respec from what I remember. Or if you want to respec them, I think the regret for that is the expertise. I know that it uses like these, I believe, and it was like really stupidly like honest to God, like it was so expensive. It was just really stupid. So it might not be here anymore. And um yeah, I don't let's unless I got it wrong that oh, it was one of these. Yes. I think. Yes, this was it. The neuralizer. Um This is the you can regret your expertise points. I believe this was what it is, but it needs 4 Omega Pogs. So I would not definitely not really recommend, honestly. Um, so just don't. Um, but if we look at our expertise, so this is something I definitely want to get to level 50 as soon as possible because the angel block, as I think you saw, it's going to cost a lot, but it will be, I just need one. I really just need one because I think, as you saw when I was looking around, I am starting to build my base or starting to build the mega base, and it is going to be tall. This right here is the start of my mega base. Basically, this is not even the final height of this one section, and this is going to probably first section, and I'm going to have another layer that's about here, and then another, and this layer right here, the one that will fit in this area, this will be like the third layer, and that's going to supposedly reach all the way up to build height. I'm doing my best to do that and planning it out, which is also why this is so big, because this is so tall. But as you can see, this is just a small section of it, and it's already pretty tall. So I would like the angel block would just be helpful. I can do it without the angel block. I'm not saying but it would just be helpful, and I keep hitting that key by accident. So that is definitely a thing to want. Um, so because of that, we need to kind of think of is what we actually want. Unbreakable is good. Fortune is good. The experience is actually pretty good as well. Like it's 500. That gives a lot. Oh, and then bounty would be good too. So I don't think crafting potential to not consume crafting potential when reroll. Okay, I don't really use that a lot, so maybe yeah. Yeah, so we're gonna have to think about that. I think what I'm gonna do is one in unbreakable, at least one in unfortunate, and one in maybe bounty hunter. That, or I'm going to put a bunch into unbreaking, and then kind of leave the rest, especially since or it's gonna be one here, or like 2 here, 1 fortune, 1 experience. Yeah, our mods are still the same. This one is new. I think this is the Botania Flux Field, which I don't really know much about, so I'm not really gonna touch on that. That's something that we'll probably get into when unlocked, but it's basically another power mod. This is the new thing. So vault potions are basically now ideally what you want to use inside of vaults. I don't like how they put it, because this is a personal gripe, but this is more of like it said in the patch notes that basically it was such that you can still use vanilla healing, but and that they encourage you to still, or not encourage you, they don't want you to not have to use vanilla healing. But the issue with that is that we end up with all my settings are messed up. Okay, yeah, so basically, or is that potions? Yes. They were saying that like now all your things, like, you can still use it, but you're gonna now like have reduced healing on it, which really sucks, honestly. Like, and the reason I say that is because like you can, like, so that means like to some extent you want to upgrade, you want to get these as fast as possible. So let's take a look at the vault potions. Yeah, so I don't know where they are, to be fair. Let's see. It's disabled in vaults. So maybe it's the alchemy table. Alchemy. Okay, here's alchemy archive. Yes. So, wow, sheesh. Okay. What is the, are they, no, they're not the same thing. I Okay, I was like, I was hoping my JEI was not bugging out, but it seems like I don't, this is not craftable, not usable, not whatever. So this is what it is, which, oh boy, why does it have to use hard to see? You need 18 chromatic steel to make the blocks, and then the basically regular potion ingredients, which is fine. But I don't, if we do at the vault. Okay, here we go. What? Potion of time accelerate. Why do you want to use that? This is disabled in the vault, but it's further vault. Okay, we're not gonna. Okay, interesting. Any other? Okay, so it seems like it's something that we're gonna have to make if we want to use it. So yeah, that's interesting. So unfortunately, I can't really show off whatever the vault potions do. I might have to. I apologize for the noise if you heard that. It is right now thundering really heavily outside my window. But for now, I think what we're going to do is look at these things. So, heal, I heard, has gotten worse. We still want to take it. I want to say that. We still want to take it. I do still want to take dash as well. So, let's take at least one dash, at least one heal, so we get that. And then at least one vein miner. So our current box is 8. I believe 2 should be fine. 2 would give us 16, which is definitely a lot more than they, and because of the fortune expertise, you cannot, there is no fortune vein miner, it seems. And I think we might upgrade that again to, yeah, we'll upgrade that to, we don't need 32. Though we could go all the way up. It's not a bad thing. So let's see how far a dash goes. Okay, so not terrible. Mana regen is questionable right now. 7, 9. I think, let's see. They reduced heal. I think heal used to be 12. Now it's 8, and now we have 8 again here. I think this also used to be 12. So yeah, I'm gonna leave Hunter kind of unspec just because, yeah, we're gonna try to keep a similar but not exact build. Oh, why is speed 4? Sheesh. All right, that's rough. Okay, let's see. Oh, but strength all 4, right? So maybe we can put 4 into strength. That will give us a bunch of hits at least. And then, yeah, I think that might help, especially since we're going into level 20 vaults, and stuff like that. So let's put 1 into there at the very least, and then Oh, the icon looks different. Interesting. Fun, fun. Um, let's see. We have a lot of killing a mob has a chance of casting Poison Nova, but it needs you to have levels of Poison Nova. So it's like Frost Nova, Frostbite. So you need Nova for some of these, which is great. Um, these would probably be helpful later. If it's 4, I think I'm just gonna go for it. Yeah, okay. I mean, we could always regret it. So haste, I think is that's a few, but yeah, okay. So let's put one more in here, one more there. We have 10 now. So if I take 4 for at least 1 speed, which I think that's what I had before, right? We get 6 left. And let's spend another into dash, and let's upgrade heal to 4. I think I had, yeah, I think I had it at like 6 before, I believe, or something like 5. It's close. Let's see. We can apply another speed, which I think is what I had, but I think right now, I think what we're going to do is get this. Okay. I don't. The heal's like. Heal's interesting. What else can we use? Let's see. Give extra damage. Methodical. Oh, I did want to. Okay. This is. Okay, yeah, this was what I was. I don't. The thing is that it's at full health, and the thing is, it's really I need the mana regeneration when I'm not at full health because like that's when I need it. Excuse me, like no. Um, lucky hits. This would be mana steal, huh? Don't know what lucky. I think lucky hits are basically the new fatal strike thing. And you can have mastery. Oh, this is nice though. Like, because you can now have the masteries, I guess, if you want. Which I might. I have general strength, which I think should cover me for a bit longer. Um, let's see. This is like a projectile thing. I forgot power, movement speed. Okay. Oh, it's a toggle. Okay, that's interesting. Periodically strike. Smite is similar to Nova, I think. And then the taunt, charm. Oh, charm. So you're becoming okay. Okay. I think we're gonna still play relatively same style, which is going to be hide in a corner and crap. So I think what we're going to do is put another into dash, put one more into heal, and then yeah, I'm gonna keep the dash at that, and then we're gonna put, I think, let's put something into undead mastery. Just because we do fight a lot of zombies right now, and we're still in that range where we haven't gotten to like illagers or nethers. We're still kind of zombie people. And we can't do speed anymore. But yeah, let's do that. It's fine. I mean, worst thing is I regret it, and yeah, my life sucks. So yeah, I think we check that speed, strength. Come on, okay, we have strength 4, which is pretty good. This would just be helpful in general. So let's. Okay, I don't know. This feels a little weaker than what I had before, but I'm also not as fast as before because I believe I had speed 2. So basically with the current setup is that now skill points are not allowed to be crafted, which I am a little bit annoyed about. And now we have just useless skill shards. I believe like yeah, these are now like you can't even make them anymore. Like they are like you can it is unmakeable, which means these are legacy, removable, useless. Even if we had them, those points would have been refunded back to us, most likely. Luckily, I didn't make it. I don't know if that refund, though, was automatic and more the people on the server got those. So, yay, fun. I believe we also have enough for... I don't want to do the potions because what I want to do is I want to use the 2 knowledge shards for something a lot more useful. So yeah. But with that, there's also a few other changes. I'm just right now gonna go around and just make sure we got everything else is basic, should be nice and pretty and clear. Oh yes, as you can, so the trick that I think I had a few, which was definitely not intended, but I think I had a few episodes ago where I could, what is it? I could, repair one of my tools by just sticking it in, like, basically repairing it like a normal tool, which is where you stick it in the anvil with something else that is the same, like basically if I, for example, I'm not going to click on this, but if I combine these two, right, I could get a max, what is it? Max durability tool. That has been, unfortunately, and I mean, probably rightly so to speak, but that has been, removed from the, what do you call it? That has been removed from the possibilities, I guess you can say. Which means basically, long story short, you can't do it. That is not allowed, and it really sucks. It really does, personally, but I'm also not gonna be like that upset about it because, come on, let's be fair. It's this game it keeps doing that. So with that, I actually did craft I mentioned this in my last video. I crafted the chromatic steel, and yeah. So I've been working. So basically, what am I been up to? And oh wait, still need to allocate skill, the expertise points. Oh yes, okay. So let's grab one unbreaking. Let's grab one fortune. Let's grab one experience. And then here's where we want, so experience would just be helpful for repairing tools, really. It would just be very fast. Cannot be unlocked alongside what? Interesting. I don't know. But bartering cost of the crystal by 90%. So we could go with lucky. Don't really know. This would just be helpful. So I think for now we're gonna, fortune is good. Like fortune, that's also why I'm like, I kind of want to get to level 25 so I can get at least fortune 2. Because it's just very helpful when breaking the vault ores. But I think for now, for survivability's sake and for the fact that I don't have that much gear, I do want to throw another one into unbreaking. So that's all our skills allocated, used, and yeah, we're gonna be sticking with this for a bit. I think what we're going to do next is then start working our way up to get dash, I think. There, vein miner we don't need to care about. We now don't have our hunter ability, which is fine. I wasn't really using it effectively anyway. And then, yeah, I think Vault Potions, like, part of me doesn't want to unlock it because, like, so far they haven't taken away any mods, but because that is something that is highly, like, integrated with the mod pack itself, I don't want to, like, put anything in there right now. Yeah. So with that, basically, what have I been doing? This hasn't been recorded that so far long. Words. Basically, I recorded my last episode about a week from as of recording this. So this is right now, like, I think day 1 of the update 9, along with the patch notes and so on and so forth. So basically, I'm just kind of mucking around thinking of what I need to do. I have run a few vaults, and basically, yes, Beginner's Grace is right now off. Or basically, Beginner Grace starts. You don't use Beginner's Grace starting level 20, meaning that once the crystal is level 20, that is not Beginner Graceable, I guess, so to speak. Apologies for lack of words. Yes. But with that, that means that now we have to be a lot more careful when we're in the vaults, because we're not going to have as much, I guess, leeway when we fail. And I'm saying when because it's going to happen at least once. I'm not that good at this game. So far, as you have probably not seen yet, non-statistics are options. Right now, our vault difficulty is set to normal. So there are 2 modes right now. I think you can have hard. That's not what I... Never mind. Apparently that's not there. I think this is when you're starting up the game, probably. And this is something I would have to change. I don't think I have OP in this game, but in this file, I mean, I can easily change that, and because it's single player, it's like whatever. But one of the things is that now you can change it between casual, normal, and hardcore. I believe the only different casual will basically always have Beginner's Grace on, but the penalty instead of losing your inventory is that you would take durability to the items that you hold. Hardcore difficulty is straight up you lose everything, basically reverting back to 1.16 mechanics where there is nothing for you at all. So basically you die, you run risk of everything. Normal is that I believe I still get the ghost. So that means the spirit extractor is still viable to me. Which I actually might need to make soon. Basically this way I can get I need to check on the mechanics of this because this actually seems really easy to make, and I might just make it and just throw it in somewhere. I don't know. I forgot how it works for single player. So yeah, we're gonna have to figure that out. Also, I thought, did this get upped? It did. I thought these were 350 before. Apparently they're 1500. Okay, that's kind of rude, but okay. Oh yes, what I wanted to check was shields, to make sure to see if they have the durability. But yeah, I'm not super sure what I'm going to. So it seems like no, we still don't get like a shield durability, which is fine. So if I exchange this, yeah, we can see that it's 58% at the bottom, which is great. So that actually would be really helpful. That's kind of pretty helpful. Let's see, what else did I want to touch on? Let me check the patch notes real quick. I think there was a few things that I remember being very interested about. Yes. I think let's take a look at the angel block just to see, but the angel block is basically, yes, this is going to be stupidly expensive. Is this helpful? Yes, this will be very helpful. I think at this point, to be fair, I will probably have enough for this, but you will need 16 pogs and 16 normal pogs and then a perfect echo gem, which will mean 8 echoes, which is just a lot, but you know, we might have that. But let's see. Apparently there has been some interesting things. The skill altar, which might actually skill altar. Yes, this thing. This needs more than I have, so I'm not going to make it. But apparently this is to save builds. Basically, if you have one type of build, that probably uses like Nova, Poison, or something like that, and you want to switch to that Frost Frozen build, you can do this. And this basically allows you to swap between two, between like two main builds. And then instead of having to use all your regret orbs, you only use some of it. I see identification stand, which okay, so this doesn't seem expensive. It just looks stupid. Okay, I might... Maybe. Okay, well, but basically this idea is that you just throw your Valkyr in and you can do all that. So Vault Enchanter. Yes, this is the last one. And this is the one where I might make this. So basically this is actually... This is to make it easier to enchant your gear. So basically, as you can see, I have like enchantments like efficiency, 5, unbreaking, silk touch, mending, right? We're not going to have mending on Valkyr, but the idea is that you can get the rest of this, and it says only 5 experience and 1 experience, 5 emeralds, 1 experience levels. You can add any enchantment to your Valkyr. That will be very useful because I have enough emeralds, and definitely the experience. We have the Enderman farm set up, and basically this will be in general very helpful. So let's actually make that, and because I do have enough chromatic iron. Do I have a spare enchanting table? Probably not. Why would I have a spare enchanting table? Yeah, I don't. So I need obsidian, diamond, book. I have book. And well, what else do we need? I believe it is 2 emeralds, another book, and 2 blocks of chromatic iron. So luckily I have that, which actually this might mean that we can actually fulfill this quest real quick. Oh wait, I need the raw version. Yes, complete. Vault stone. Okay, so it turns out, yeah, and then, okay, so I'll just do that because I had it right there. Oh, 24, oh, wait, we already have it. Crafting bench over here, and then 2 of those. I need the emeralds. I don't have them over here. And of course I didn't put an under chest here. The under chest is outside because that's how my life works. Let's see, 2 should have 2 diamonds there, so this should give us the enchanting table, I believe, and then there we go, Vault Enchanter. So now let's go put that inside because I think I've basically light proofed most of things, but I don't want to risk anything. I don't want to risk too much. So let's put that here. And then let's look. Okay, so let's grab a piece of vault gear that I would like to use, but I'm not going to use yet. Let's see, vault leggings. Yes, I do. This will soon be used, sooner or later. So if we throw that in there, we can get unbreaking for... Yeah, the only thing you can get is unbreaking. So let's see what happens if leggings probably was not the best example. Because that, I think in this version we only have one. So what was it? It was one of these swords that I was like, yeah, I think it was this one that I would like to use. We need to change that prefix. We need to add a prefix to it, but breaking and looting. Did I just think, are we not allowed to put knockback on these swords anymore? Like, is that not an option? Because Because I have knockback on a sword. Or are they only going for the, like, minimum viable set? Because you can have Unbreaking, Respiration, Aqua Infinity. Maybe it's shoes? Because I feel like swords should have more. I know we don't have smite and stuff, but like, I have knockback on one of my other swords. Probably not. Let's see. Throw that in. Okay. Oh. Okay, Soul Speed, Frostwalker, Depth Strider. Okay, so we can throw in a lot of those, which actually, again, like I said, it would be very useful in terms of being able to enchant that much. So yeah, so that's gonna be helpful. I need to check back that knockback. Apparently, I guess knockback cannot be is not allowed? Question mark. I mean, we can check that really easily. If we go down here, I still haven't moved my villagers out. I think I should? Question mark. Not really. Is it? The emeralds are here. So I have the books. So where's my knockback villager? Here it is. Luckily, it's really cheap. Let's throw that back in. Let's throw that in there. And then while we're at it, let's take a nap. And then, let's see, go this way. Okay. Back up. And down. Oh. And then sword. Yeah. Okay, so we just need to make sure that I just want to see if this works, right? Because if it doesn't... Oh! They removed knockback. That's unfortunate. They actually removed knockback. That's not... Wow, okay. I was not expecting that. Does that... Then what happens to the sword that I have? Probably nothing, because they don't change stuff like that, but... That means that the sword I currently have is... Yeah. Okay, we have... Wow, okay. Oh boy. Oh boy, okay. I don't know what to do with this then. Because this was like a good sword that I made, like, I made after the last episode, because I was kind of like, I want to see what I can get. And this sword is, I think I ended up replacing my old sword with it. So, and oh, they removed knockback. What? Like, that was like, it wasn't even like a master strategy. It's just like to give some space, like, and stuff. Is there anything that they used to put on? Like, okay. Also, I just realized that I might have messed up. Okay. You can only, so instead of them having it as, I just read the description. I'm such an idiot. No, I read the things, read the fine print before you start things. But it seems like for masteries, you can only expend the amount of points that it says at the bottom, which means for these, for lucky hits, you can only at most do 3 of them. That or you max out 1. And basically this is the same thing, is that this one is lucky is that you can do at least 1 of each and then do 2 and 1 and then 1 of each. Or you max out 1 again. and it's almost similar to these. Wow, okay. All right. Again, I have been reading the patch notes, but there's a lot. Let's see. What else? Sorry, I'm looking at the notes right now. There's a bunch of changes in terms of how the actual game works, in terms of I mentioned this where is um there's the vault mode, which is the casual, normal, hardcore. We there's a vault crystal mode now, which means that you can actually, if you wanted to, and this might be a later me concern, but I don't think I'll go there yet, which is basically vault crystal mode, which means that you can, if you wanted to, as long as you find the vault stones, what is it? The vault stones, then you're good. Basically, instead of having to gather ingredients, you just don't even bother. Like you just send a redstone signal, it'll be fine. You just put it in. There's grindy and then there's extreme, which you can scale that if you want. And then vault loot, we can increase that. That might actually be what I increase. Not super sure 100%. We'll figure that out. If I find that it's being a little too much, because again, I have limited time to play, and I also get frustrated and sad. But I've been doing okay for now. The vaults have been actually pretty nice to me so far. Um, uh, where I'm gonna regret those words whenever I get a trapped vault, like a fully locked, no, not trapped, locked vault, and I'm just gonna suck. Um, let's see, vault, blah blah blah, a bunch of new things. Show the entire range of modifiers. Tripled the effect, so shocking gives you knockback. Oh, they increase base mana regen a little faster. Um, yeah, let's see. Starting scavenger hunt objectives. You can still do jump crits. Lower damage but increase speed. Add a new mechanism combiner. Okay, Saver, boo 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 dee. Okay. Basically, go read the patch notes for everything else. But I think I covered most of the things. I like I said, we're gonna have to go into a vault to see how these affect, and this is just gonna be after time. But for now, I think with that, I'm actually definitely gonna end the episode off here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll be continuing with my base. Episodes will. I can't make any guarantees. I will still be playing this, and I will still kind of continue along. But again, thank you guys for watching. I hope the base will. I can finish it. It'll be really cool. I have some really cool ideas. Um, what you saw, kind of that I gave you a brief glimpse of, is just kind of the beginning of it. So hopefully we get to see that thing grow. So with that, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.